Good day. Where I am, it's twilight. I hear the insects starting to sing. I live in an area at the moment that has the most exquisite insects singing. A wonderful chorus, and I have the ocean behind me. And tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about how women get abused on earth. One of the main ways women get abused, and how they get abused is in the attacking of their beauty. And this can be, subtle. A woman might just not look like what is considered beautiful. She could be thinner or larger or older, or she could be not have the right, whatever, hair color. I don't know what it is. And so that's a subtle abuse. But there are many women, more than we realize, that are in relationship with usually men in this case, it's different things, that get subtly undermined by the man that she loves. Or sometimes very loudly, where he just doesn't appreciate her beauty. And what happens to her over time, you see, beauty isn't, how do I say this? It's not for the chosen few women. It's not like, wow, here's a beautiful woman, she's beautiful, and everybody else is whatever, okay. It isn't like that. Every woman, her essence, her very nature is beauty. So when a woman's beauty is attacked, and she believes it, when that happens, she is attacked at her most deepest essence, in her soul. And some women just get it vaguely, maybe they don't get asked out on dates, or they get horrible feedback from people about their weight or their body or their face or whatever it is. And some women get it very strongly. Usually when a woman is getting abused in such a way where she's been told she's ugly and no one will ever want her, and she's so lucky that he wants her because she's so disgusting. Some women are told this. They're told they're really revolting and disgusting and ugly. When this is happening to a woman, it's going into an unseen world, into her soul. It's a spiritual attack because it's a woman's essence. Every woman's essence on earth is beauty. Every woman's essence on earth is beauty. And when she's being attacked by sometimes her most closest, intimate beloved is attacking her, it attacks her in the soul. And she starts to disappear. She literally begins to disappear because beauty is not something she's going to become when she loses weight or when she has the right makeup on or the right dress on or something like that. It is her nature. Beauty is a woman's nature. It's her gift to the world. It's her gift. It's beyond even the physical. It's the gift she brings. It's a feeling. Beauty is a feeling that women bring when they feel in their joy and in their safety and in themselves. It's their nature, and they bring it and they give it to the world. And when she gets attacked in that way, it attacks her in the soul. It's a spiritual warfare, actually. She's being attacked in the unseen lands in her soul. And it can be super subtle, just like, wow, if you lost a bit of weight, you'd look so great in that dress, like that's not so super subtle, but it's more subtle than you ugly. You're just ugly, So when that's happening, and then the more subtle, just one more thing, the more subtle is when a thought, I've seen this happen. Like someone just goes, oh, wow, what a big bum she's got. And they just have that thought and they throw it at the woman. That lands on her like a stickiness. And we actually have to start to cleanse our bodies and our minds and our souls of such thoughts that have been thrown at us. And oftentimes, unfortunately, we throw them at ourselves too, don't we, women? So I'm here to tell you, your nature is beauty. It is your gift to the world, every woman on earth. It is your nature and it is your gift. And if it has been attacked because people have been whatever, ugly, and thrown thoughts at you, or you've thrown thoughts at yourself, bless you, and we all have done that, haven't we? Or you living with somebody who wants to undermine, maybe they're so insecure in themselves, or they walk with such ugly energies, and they wish to destroy a woman for some reason. There are men and even women on earth that want to destroy women. They exist. They don't maybe even fully know it themselves, but they exist. If you live with such a person, you need to know this is a spiritual battleground. And as your beauty is being attacked, your external expression into the world is affected profoundly. Your capacity to go into the world is affected. You start getting what they call the imposter syndrome, where you don't feel like, you're like, oh, I'm a big fat lie. Normally women who have that have an issue with being told they're not beautiful enough, or they're ugly, or they probably have someone like that talking to them in the background, and they start to distrust themselves. Because no matter what we're doing in the world as women, we are bringing beauty to the world. So even if we're not the best at our jobs, if we're in touch with ourselves, we do that job and we bring this beauty, we're actually very good at it. And we bring something more valuable sometimes. This feeling of beauty that can make all the difference in the world, whether you're a doctor or a nurse or selling something, or whatever you're doing, doesn't matter. So please become aware that your nature is beauty. It's your gift to the world, every woman I speak to. It's a feeling. It's more than the physical. The physical comes and goes and does its thing. It's a feeling we give. It's our gift. And if you're being undermined by thoughts, by words, by people that love you, by yourself, you are in a warfare with your unseen world, your spiritual world, your nature. You are in spiritual warfare, and you need a battle, either against yourself, if it's your thoughts, but they've probably been put into you then, right? Or against others, and you've got to say, no, you will not attack my nature. I've come here to bring this gift. I am a woman. It's what I am meant to do. I'm meant to bring the gift of beauty. And it doesn't have to look like the latest current fad in fashion or actors or whatever. No. I mean, they got their own thing going. You got your thing going, and that's precious, precious, precious. So stand up for yourself. Stand in your power. Say no. You might have to walk away from some friends or people or partners. I don't know what you have to do. I'm not here to tell you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you got to do. And it's always difficult sometimes. It's always difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy. But you got to do it, because you got to stop having yourself undermined. You are beautiful. And the next little talk I'm going to give is about menopause in this subject, because at menopause this gets extra tricky. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit as well. But this conversation is for every woman, any age you are, every woman on earth. This is something you need to know. This is something you need to fight for. Because if you lose touch with this nature of beauty, you diminish into a place of extreme sadness and pain and even anguish. Anguish can happen. Profound anguish can happen. So I'm sharing this with you. I'm going to be offering a little course on it. It's going to be super unbelievable, almost free, affordable. If you want to get on board, go to my website, schoolofsacredsexuality.com, join the mailing list, you'll get information. But regardless whether you join or not, please turn back to your nature of beauty. It's a gift to the world, and the world needs it. Let it flow from you. Let this beauty just flow from you into the world, and let it be the kissing salve it is. Of course, sometimes people who have forgotten other women may feel jealousy and so forth, And then you can remind them too of who they are and their beauty. If you feel that in another and she's suffering because she's been so diminished, let her remember so she doesn't have to feel jealous. Let her join you in sharing beauty in the world. The world will be a better place for sure. I love you from my heart to yours.